Alright, now welcome everybody. I was on Still Chainsaw's website there, and I was looking for some ideas to do some chainsaw carving, and they have several ideas, and I decided to go ahead and try to make a heart. Now I chose to use some cedar wood, and I got some pretty nice pieces there out of the woods behind my house. So that tree was down, and it's been dead for quite a while, so it probably is dry. Now the first thing I did was screw it to the stump there, and then I made two parallel marks on it so I know where the heck I'm sawing. Okay, so that's some pretty good wood there inside that stump now, and I went ahead and cut out a blank there to make a heart. So what I did is I take a pencil and I just kind of freehand draw a heart there on that wood, and it comes out pretty good. And the next step is just to cut it out on that blank there, but that's easier said than done. It's a chainsaw, and it doesn't really just move through the wood as like you'd want it to. So you got to kind of make some small cuts at a time and get this thing roughed in here, and then you can come back in and start trying to work on it. But every time you touch the damn thing, it wants to splinter, and you end up taking too much off one side, then you got to take more off the other, and it just you gotta get it to where you can finally settle on something that's pretty good there. And so we're gonna go through that here coming up shortly, and then I'm gonna sand this thing and make it real smooth and nice and pretty, and it should be a pretty nice little deal. I'm looking forward to having this. Not sure where I'm gonna put it yet though, but it is a neat idea. So here we go.
Will respond to you. My nervous chatter will never cease to end. Yes, I feel all right now. Now that my conscious mind is free. Yes, I feel all right now. It's the freedom of fresh air exploited.
there we go. I got her all sanded up there, and I took it inside and rinsed it off, and you can see what it looks like when it's wet there. And it's not completely perfect, but it's a pretty good deal for my first try. I could have evened it up on that other side a little bit, but like I said, it's easier said than done. You're dealing with a chainsaw here. Okay, so here's our heart now. I brought it inside, and you can see how beautiful the grain is on that. It's just gorgeous. So I didn't make it perfect. It is a chainsaw carving. There is some little nicks in it there, and I sanded on it for about 20 minutes there, and I just decided to go ahead and stop. But, you know, it's not completely perfect, but it's pretty good, and it's nice and smooth, and I did the best I could. It's actually I think it's a pretty good looking deal there. So what I'm going to do now is put some boiled linseed oil on it and try to get some coats on it and just try to treat that and keep it from cracking, because if I don't, I'm afraid it'll dry and just crack up and go to crap on me. So let's put some linseed oil on it, several coats, and try to protect this thing. Okay, now there's the first coat of linseed oil on that, and looks like some pretty good wood. I'm going to go ahead and take a shower, get my hands cleaned off, and I'm going to soak this rag in water so it doesn't spontaneously combust, and I'll come back and do another coat later, but I think that looks pretty good. Now, I like the look of the cedar naturally. It's nice and pink, but if I leave it untreated, I'm afraid it'll just crack up, and I'd like to try to save this thing and use it as a decoration. So I'll put a few coats of boiled linseed oil on there and see if it can't help it. Now, this was a dead tree when I cut it, so it's been in the woods drying for several years, at least 3 or 4 years it's been down, and it might be dry enough already now that it won't crack, but there's a possibility there's still some moisture in this wood, and when it dries it might crack, and that would just break my heart, if you know what I'm saying. So now here's our finished product, and I don't know what's the front or the back yet. I don't know if it really matters. One side might look a little bit better than the other, you know. I like it. It's pretty good, you know. It's a little bit off center. It's a work of art, though. So, you know, it is what it is. It's my first try. I have some more wood. I could make some more if you want. Just let me know. I can try another one, but that's pretty good for a first try. I kind of like it. It's pretty neat.